Hello and welcome. We're in wine country and I'm Mary Babbitt. You've heard of all volunteer fire departments, but what about a winery run in part by volunteers? We're off to Tenuta Vineyards in the Livermore Valley, east of San Francisco. It's a small family-run winery with only one full-time employee, but lots of helping hands. Behind the label, the volunteer team at Tenuta that just might inspire you to help out at a winery too.
My day job is a PE teacher.
Vicki Lindeland is a Tenuta volunteer. She's been helping out at the winery for about 3 years.
I work for a dental office.
So has fellow volunteer Sue Pardini. They're friends who pitch in together, doing whatever's needed.
I am taking out all the leaves and anything else that is in there that shouldn't go in with the grapes.
We have a couple hundred volunteers that work for us now.
Co-owner Nancy Tenuta oversees the volunteer workforce.
And just one paid staff member, Kirsten Nolte, our winemaker.
Vicki and Sue started on the crush pad.
I had driven by Tenuta several times and just wanted to go check it out, and it was history ever since that.
Nancy said, come back in a week and help us crush. And this is when she first opened. And so we said, okay, sounds good.
Nancy says volunteers have been at Tenuta since the winery's beginning.
We needed a workforce that basically was willing to help us out and work inexpensively. We say, well, maybe you should come out on a Saturday and see actually how to make wine. And they did. And from then they told their friends and their family.
Because it's a camaraderie, we enjoy it, it's like a big family.
What?
Yeah. And we put people like Bob in it and he smashes it down for it.
Maybe you should take your shoes off and do it barefoot.
That'd be kind of fun.
I like hard work, first off, okay? That's fun because you end up with a product, which is great, that we enjoy immensely, which is wine.
It's gonna be good. Because it was made with love.
Yes, look at that.
For Bruce Allman, it's the opportunity to learn winemaking.
Definitely like free college. Step one, open the valve.
When Bruce was laid off, he volunteered at Tenuta during Crush.
I'm learning the actual process of making wine. I mean, textbooks is one thing, but the real thing, there's no substitute of learning it hands-on. And that's why my hands are black, because I'm hands-on.
And here we do a taste test.
You'll also meet members of the volunteer team pouring wine in the tasting room. Sue and Vicki promoted themselves from the crush pad.
Vicki and I decided that was kind of a dirty, sticky job, and so we decided that the tasting room would be more something we'd like to do.
Nancy says volunteers do more than contribute hard work at Tenuta.
The volunteers always add a fresh perspective to what is happening on a daily basis, whether it be the crushing, whether it be the tasting room. It's just amazing the attitude and the exuberance that they bring to Tenuta.
And here's the 03.
Sue says she's learned she wants to keep her day job.
Originally I had thought I'd love to open a winery, but I realized that it's a 24-hour-a-day job and you have to be very dedicated to it, so I think volunteering is going to be my extent.
But Vicki says there is a payoff.
Of course, enjoying what I'm doing, but also we get wine for free, so the joke is that we get wine for working, and so that's the payoff.
For rewarding work behind the label at Tenuta Vineyards.